Good morning, everyone. It is I, once again. I was looking through some of my DVD collections and I started to realize that in the past I have often been categorized as into only liking one type of movie, and I can understand that basically because that's all I really present. Horror, gore, exploitation, martial arts movies too, of course. But there's so much more to my cinematic likings, if you will. So much more. And I thought I'd share a little bit more of the collection that I have, just to give you a bigger, broader, more roundabout picture of what I'm into. I'm into movies. I like movies of all sorts and all types. So here's a short stack of some videos that I thoroughly enjoy for whatever reason, whether it's because I want to laugh or because I just want to be intrigued or just want to be entertained. It's all about the entertainment, right? So yes, laughter keeps you young, they say. Do I look 40? Don't lie. Anyways, I have Tenacious D, Pick of Destiny. The opening scene just kills me, with the little kid with the younger Jack Black cursing out his dad. That kills me every time. Yes, I admit I'm into the Jackass series, the Jackass movies. My son has the other ones. He moved back to Texas, so I have Jackass 2. I'm going to get the whole collection back again, though. Haven't seen Jackass 3D yet. Before Jackass, there was The Dudesons. I highly recommend this if you're into the, I guess, extreme comedy. The human dartboard is actually a really cool scene. Looks painful, but nothing brings a smile on my face than watching other people getting hurt. For my entertainment, no less. If you grew up in the 80s, you know these guys, Bob and Doug McKenzie. The movie Strange Brew, they first started on SCTV doing The Great White North. And this is a favorite of mine as well. My wife likes it too, that's why we bought it. Speaking of Jackass, I have Johnny Knoxville in Grand Theft Parsons. He's an up-and-coming cool actor. I like the movies he's in, I really do. This movie gets no end of laughs from me. It's going to be one of those movies that I make my wife sick with, just like The Lady Killers. Oh, she hates them. Even when I mention it, she wants to kill me. But it's The Wedding Crashers. You motorboating son of a bitch, yeah? Love that. The remake of Fun with Dick and Jane. Can't live without my Telemundo. Love it, man. This is just funny stuff. Of course, the classics never die. Blazing Saddles, man. Who likes this one? Show of hands. Blazing Saddles. Mel Brooks in general. Except silent film. I really couldn't get into silent movie. Silent movie, that's what it was called. Here's a good old-fashioned TNA comedy. Hot Dog. Right up there with movies like Porky's and Screwballs. This is what we call dumb fun, people. Dumb fun. One of my favorite stand-up comedians. Hey man, what's this on here? One of my favorite stand-up comedians, Louis C.K. Just his whole take on everything just destroys me. Him, Doug Stanhope, and Jim Norton. Those are like my three favorites right now. Another classic comedy, in my opinion, Johnny Be Good. Back when this guy was really entertaining. I know he did that Dead Zone series. I never watched it. And look, it's Robert Downey Jr. A little less gacked up. And Uma Thurman. Sequels. Anyone seen A Christmas Story? You're going to see about 24 hours of it in about 24 hours, I think. But here's the sequel, My Summer Story. A lot of people didn't get into this one too much. I actually liked it. They have a whole different cast playing the characters now, and you get to meet the Bumpuses. They're next door hillbilly neighbors. Gotta love that. Sorry, got an itch. I also like some documentaries. This is from the Discovery Channel called The Boneyard. Talking about the, what were their names? Charles Ng and Leonard Lakes killed a bunch of people. They were probably one of the first people to make actual snuff films. As far as I know, they recorded their deeds. I don't know that those tapes ever saw the light of day. And this also comes with 6 Degrees of Helter Skelter, talking about Charles Manson, if you're into that sort of thing. Here's another documentary called Vernon, Florida. This guy went out to make a documentary about people in the city of Vernon, Florida, and found out that everybody there is pretty whacked out and weird. I mean, you have to see it to believe it. This movie is just, it's a strange bit of Americana. Alright, it's secret shame time. Nah, I shouldn't be ashamed of this. It's alright. It's an officer and a gentleman. How many ladies out there never thought of being swept off their feet by a man in a white uniform? I got swept off my feet by a man in a white uniform once, but he was from a mental institution. I don't want to talk about that. My boys are actually big fans of this movie. The Client, Susan Sarandon, a.k.a. Tiggle Bitties, au natural. Great stuff. Oh yeah. A History of Violence. This was just a cool movie all the way around. If you haven't seen this one, definitely check it out. Gangsters, ultra-violence, you know. I hate when people always tell me, oh, I saw a movie. I'm like, oh yeah, what'd you see? Oh, you wouldn't like it. There wasn't any blood or gore and nobody died. Well, what the hell, man? I like movies in general. Just tell me what you saw. I'll decide whether I like it or not, you punk. The Day After is one of my favorite nuclear war movies. Look at that. That was high-tech stuff back in the day, man. That and Threads. Those are like my favorite ones. And yeah, my guilty pleasure is westerns. Blind Justice. I like the newer westerns, like Young Guns. Stuff like that. The Unforgiven with Clint Eastwood, one of my favorites. But the older ones are good too, like The Wild Bunch. Back in Paw, baby. Harsh Times. I saw this on cable one time by accident and loved it. Ran out and got the DVD. Harsh Times. Christian, what's his name? Christian Bale. Sorry. I don't know what I was going to say. But he's a vet, and he has these really like wicked flashbacks and goes into these violent rages. And it was just a great movie. Check it out if you get a chance. To Live and Die in L.A. Yeah, there's some violence in it, sure, but it's so much more than that. And Willem Dafoe is always just cool in his movies, in my opinion. Killing Zoe. It's a bank robbing movie in France. From the creators of Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction. This is great stuff here, people. If you haven't heard of it, go get it, grab it, check it out. And who here doesn't like Red Dawn? I have to admit, the opening segment of this, the title sequence in the beginning, it looks like a jazzercise video. They used a lot of pink lettering and weird script back then, no matter what the movie was. But all in all, great movie. They're supposed to be remaking it soon. It'll never touch the original, though. Sorry, it just won't. And since it's Christmas, yeah, I could roll with this. Of course I could, and I do. It's a tradition. I have to roll with this. Doesn't mean I don't watch this too. That's good stuff. It was on TV the other day. We watched it. Probably watch it again before the weekend's over. It's great. The Outlaw Toys. And he's an outlaw because he starts bringing toys when he's not supposed to. That was just a little getting to know me video of some of my other likes when it comes to videos. It's not always about horror and death and torture, although I do favor those. One of the more violent films I've ever seen was The Passion of the Christ. I get a lot of people giving me flack about saying that. I don't care. It was a violent movie. Yes, it depicts real events, but A lot of the movies I watch depict real events, but I still get flack for it. That's not very fair, now is it? I think today's going to be a good movie day. Kick back with my favorite snacks. Variety is the spice of life, and so is Louisiana hot sauce. Pay me something, Louisiana. I'm advertising for you. Mmm.